one thing I want to cover is Bitcoin, because we're getting some interest in Bitcoin, and I think very timely. So let's pop over to this real quick,
Sounds
and
good.
then I want to show you some of the other things that are going on amongst the Bitcoin miners that I think are giving us some interesting messaging. Okay, so this is the weekly and daily cycle analysis for Bitcoin. On the intermediate term, we are rising. Okay, we're looking at this as a higher low flag that's forming. Highest odds are that it would curl its way back to the upside. RS is firmly positive. That is critically important here. On the upside, 112,442 up to 117,255 are our nearest levels. And on the short term, look at this timing, okay? There's a low that's due right here, 6.2 to 6.16. Nice sell-off into it, right? And then we are now, we'll have to see where this actually closes, but acting well right now at this trough. So there is a low that is due here in Bitcoin. RS is now down, so this has to curl its way back to the upside in the short term to start to shift that overall bias back up. Now, I want to show you Mara, okay? Mara, I have not fully moved some of these arrows here, but you have the same sense, right? Mara is in a rising phase. Go to the short term. Look at that. Okay, I was looking for a little rally, a little pullback. It did that, right? Clear that off. Now we are trying to turn back up in Mara. Let's also see RIOT. RIOT. Look at how RIOT is acting in a rising phase on the weekly, and on the short term, this is acting exactly what we were looking for, right? Rally, sell off into the trough, and is now already turning back up and is already in a rising phase. So what does that say about BTC? In my eyes, it says we should be looking for this to, you know, move up and move up through that old high in this next rising phase. And what do we see here? See a strong higher low that formed here and higher high. We'll be looking, this is acting funny, and we will be looking for a move to new swing highs in this next rising mode. Okay, so let's look there at BTC.